Everyone have their own understanding about SAP, right? But if you have to understand SAP right, you have to first of all understand the name of this particular company who develops this SAP, so called SAP software applications. So the name of that company is SAP AG. So the moment you look at this name, anything strikes your mind. It's just a name, SAP. It has its own abbreviation for SAP. Now, if I have to make you understand what this SAP is all about, I have to write a name of other company which is similar to this company. If I name a company as Oracle, what corporation? So when you look at this name, what strikes your mind? Oracle Corporation. What strikes your mind? So the moment you hear a word Oracle, most of the people will have a understanding about database in their mind. So corporation means this company starts from United States. As we say limited, public limited, private limited. In United States, people say corporations, LCCs, INCs and all. Right? Germans use AG in place of limited. AG means a limited company in Germany. So Oracle deals with developing databases. And if I write another name which is very familiar to us, what's that, guys? Microsoft Corporation. What strikes your mind? So, sir, daily, whatever the operating system what we are using in our laptops, this company has developed that, which is the Microsoft. Yes or no, guys? So when you look at this Oracle, Microsoft, it's very clear that these are related to software development companies. So when I have written SAP AG beside it, obviously SAP AG should be dealing with some other software only. Yes or no, guys? So SAP AG is a software development company. That is very clear to everyone. And what does it develop? So guys, it develops software applications. And the names of those software applications, the first name is S4 HANA. Why these names are very important for us? Tomorrow we have joined here to do administration. And for doing an administration, you require a software application, right? On which software applications we would be doing administration? The software application name is S4 HANA. So before which we used to call it as ECC. ECC has its own abbreviation as Enterprise Core Component or Enterprise Central Component. So then we have another software application with the name SAP R3. So fundamentally, we have understood SAP AG starts their operations from Germany, and in Germany, it is a limited company and it develops software applications with these names. And we are here to do administration of these software applications. There is no need for you to learn any programming in our classes. I'm not going to teach you a single program because we don't deal with programming. So we are supposed to learn administration on these softwares, which is a practical oriented work. But before I teach you administration on these softwares, I have to tell you the importance of these softwares. That is, who is using this software? Purpose of this software. Guys, everyone who uses these softwares are what? Running their businesses on it. A software which is developed by SAP AG today is utilized by companies which are doing some or other business. So you mean to say, sir, business runs on SAP software? Yes. So now a big question what has to strike your mind. A software is running a business. What does it mean? So rather, if I ask the same question in a different way, do you have any business today which is moderately doing in thousands and lakhs and crores and multi-million dollars? Do you expect that business to run without a software? We can't even imagine here. Today, even a Kankaya Kiranam Kottu has some other software. Yes or no? We can't imagine, or whether you go for having your breakfast, Udupi Hotel, he even uses some software. Wherein you go to a juice point, wherein you go to a tea corner, everyone are using a software. I didn't see that, sir. You see a small equipment what they are going to have in front of them, wherein you go for Udupi hotel. The moment you go and do give your order, he's going to type in that keys and he's going to give you a slip. What is that soft? What is that hardware? What is using? That is called as POS machine, point of sale machine. On that point of sale machines, you have a chipset. On that chipset, some programming is done. So ultimately, that fellow is also using some programming or some software only. So he is running his business on it. So why is he using that particular point of sale machine, sir? He want to keep his business into control. Every day, what he is investing in his business, he know what is investing. Every day he is investing 1,000 rupees. And at the end of the day, when he brings down his shutter, he is going to take a final printout and he's seeing 1,500 rupees is his counter. What does it mean? He has 500 rupees as profit. Yes or no? If he is getting 700 as his counter, what does it mean? He is into 300 rupees losses. So that's what this small machine is helping him with. And as well as he's seeing like in his business, what is that particular whatever he sell, breakfast, which breakfast has a lot of demand, and he can improvise it. He can increase the pay for that. So to take a decisions on his business, he is using a small equipment. So that means ultimately a software is helping any business to take a decision, because entire software is running on that particular, or entire business is running on that particular software. So SAP develops such software applications in which small scale industries, medium scale industries, large scale industries, global industries can run, right? So I have just explained you with this small box. Guys, if a software has to run today, definitely you require a hardware. Without a hardware, where you are going to load a software? Yes or no? Tomorrow you just buy a laptop and say, I have bought a laptop. What you will do with that? It's just a hardware. Unless until operating system is loaded on it, can you use it? Tell me, Amma. No. So some laptops are with operating system loaded. Some laptops we have to load it. That's a different story. Now, this is a hardware. You consider it to be a huge server. On that server, you consider it to be a hardware. In today's era, everywhere we see, we hear about cloud, cloud, cloud. What do you mean by a cloud? So to just give you an understanding, if you're buying this hardware, paying the money to a hardware vendor, then that is on-prime soft, on-prime hardware. On-premise, on-prime means in your premises you are keeping it. If suppose in place of you buying a hardware, spending 1 2 crores, some other person is or some other company is buying that hardware, and whatever the RAM, whatever the processor, whatever the hard disk you want, with that RAM, processor, hard disk, he's preparing a VM and he's giving you online access to that and taking monthly money from you. Okay, that environment is today cloud. Understood, guys? So, what's the difference between on-prem hardware or cloud? Is that clear, or else you have got some understanding about it? On-premise, you're paying one time and buying it for 2 crores. A hardware with this much of RAM, this much of hard disk, this much of CPUs. Okay, this is a motherboard. You're buying it and keeping in your company. That is on-premises. So people say, why we have to invest 2 crore rupees in hardware? Let us talk to a cloud provider. The cloud provider, we are just taking a subscription from him. Subscription means we are going to tell him that we are looking for this processor, this RAM, this hard disk. How much you want to have? Monthly money. So instead of paying upfront 2 crore rupees, monthly I can pay 5 lakh rupees as well. Same access, same hardware will come to you, but that hardware won't be seen. So that is something called as cloud today. So to load any software, hardware is required, that is hardware. And going further, guys, I am going to teach you more clear or give you more clarity on a cloud as well. because we need to know how a cloud is built, and we are going to do administration on cloud systems as well. Now, the people who are sitting across the globe, they want to see version IT cloud. So, guys, if you want to see version IT cloud from wherever you are sitting, how you are going to access version IT lab, you need to understand how a version IT systems are placed. Yes or no? See this, guys. These are version IT servers, wherein you guys are going to log in your coming classes. From any corner of the world, you can log into our environment. Just have a look. You're seeing four IP addresses. The first IP address is our server. On that server, how much is the RAM you have, guys? 700 GB RAM. Imagine 700 GB. On your laptops, you'll have 8 GB. We have 700 GB now. How many processors you have? 32 processors, each with 2.4 gigahertz. On your laptop, how many you're going to have? One or dual core or quad core. Now coming back to hard disk, how much is the hard disk you have? 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, 4 terabyte. This is a very big hardware for us, wherein S4 HANA system is loaded, wherein other software applications are loaded as well, right? Because S4 HANA requires a huge software. And one thing, whatever you're saying, guys, these are Unix systems. These are VMs. And on top of it, we have another hardware with other RAM, other hard disks, and everything. And you see that we have VMs. This one system is one VM virtual machine is one system for us, wherein we have loaded SAP software. We have loaded SAP software in Windows environment. We have loaded in Unix environment. We have Oracle database. We have SQL database. We have Sybase database. We have DB2, and we have even HANA. This many databases are there, and on top of it we have another hardware. In this way, these are the systems which you are going to access. The people who are sitting online now, whether it may be a Prasad, whether it may be a Sayyed, whoever is accessing our servers, what does it mean? They're accessing version IT cloud. Got it? So similar way, here in today's era, anyone can have their own cloud subscription, or they can buy a hardware. On this hardware, what is loaded, guys? Operating system. What are the choices we have to load operating system on? We can either go for Windows operating system, or you can go for Unix operating system, any operating system. Next, what do you have? S4 HANA software. And this software is loaded, and a business called Dr. Reddy is configured on it. Guys, what kind of business is Dr. Reddy business? Dr. Reddy business is pharmaceutical business. Pharmaceutical business. So we are going to have a pharmaceutical business on it. So today, entire Dr. Reddy laboratories are running on SAP servers. Are you listening to me, guys? So, what we are going to do when a business is running on this system, sir? We are basis guys. What we are going to do is the next question. Answer for that question is very simple. Answer for that question is, on this system, after loading S4 HANA, how many departments of Dr. Reddy they have? Definitely they will have a sales department. Definitely they have a finance department. Definitely they will be having material department. Definitely they will be having a quality department. So what needs to be done on all those departments are configured on this system by the people who are sitting in other classes. In SAP, people can learn finance, people can learn SD, sales and distribution, People can learn material management. People can learn HR. Anyone can learn anything depending on their education background, right? All the departments are configured on this system, and once everything is configured, the arrows what you are seeing, guys, these arrows are the employees of Dr. Reddy. They are going to log in here. The people who are sitting in sales department would create sales orders in the system. The people who are in material department, they will be working with the material. The people who are in HR, they will be running the payrolls and everything of yours or entire employees. In this way, all the department people entering into one system and updating their entire data in a daily, weekly, monthly, hourly, minutely manner. That means this S4 HANA is running Dr. Reddy Laboratories. That is what is understood. And sir, in this whole cycle, as a basis admin, what we are going to do, guys, we are nowhere involved with business. Our job is to see that this system is up and running 24 bar 7. Our job is to see that the users who are going to log in, the employees who are going to log in every day into it, should not have any issues with the system, or they should not have any performance issues. And our job is to finally take a backup of this system every day. That means we are not bothered whether Reddy Laboratories is running on it, or a pharma business is running on it, oil and gas is running on it, retail business is running on it. Any business can run. The only understanding we have to have is we are taking care of a system 24 bar 7 on which some or other business is running. That understanding should be with us. And to take care of this entire system, wherein S4 HANA or ECC or SAP given software is loaded on which a business is running, we call our job as basis administration job. In our classes, we are going to learn that only. Is that clear to everyone? Or do anyone have any question? Saida, any question, beta? Teja, Bala, anyone have any question?
No, sir. Clear.
Yeah, Mauni, Mamta,
No, sir, please.
right. So you are very clear that where we are going to run in the coming future. You have any questions, Ma? No, you understood. Our job would be on what? So in this way, I have just drawn one server in front of you guys. You'll be having multiple servers or tens and hundreds of servers also to run one business. We will be monitoring and taking care of entire systems 24 bar 7. 24 bar 7 means you are not awake 24 bar 7. We'll be working in the shifts. So this is what is our job. And guys, now coming back to the picture, if any software development company develops a software applications in such a way that on that software applications business can run, we term that software as ERP application. Got it, guys? So directly, if someone asks you what SAP AG develops, what should be your answer? SAP AG develops ERP applications, right? Now, another big question what has to come in your mind, sir? In the whole world, only SAP AG is the only company which is developing such softwares. Answer is no, guys. There are hundreds of such companies which develops these kind of softwares, and the biggest today is SAP. And SAP ERP names are these. The biggest competitor of SAP today is Oracle ERP. What are the names of Oracle ERP, guys? Oracle Apps, Oracle Fusion, Oracle Business Suite. As we have our own names, they have their own names. Another biggest competitor is Oracle. What are the names of those software? Great Plains, Dynamics, Navision. These are the names. So that means I can also develop a software tomorrow. It doesn't mean that that can be developed in a day or two. SAP took 20 years to develop this software, right? So everyone have to take time to develop these kind of ERP applications. We cannot develop it in a day or two. When these kind of softwares are already developed now, on every software can run a business or help one to run a business. The biggest question what has to come in your mind is, first of all, sir, what is this ERP all about? Why the name ERP is given to a software? If I elaborate ERP, what I'm going to get? That's the first thing. Second thing, out of this many ERPs in the world, why we have to choose SAP only? Why one business has to choose SAP only? Then why we are here to make our career only on SAP ERP? Why not on Oracle ERP? In Oracle ERP also there is an administration which is called as apps DBA, yeah, or Fusion DBA, or Oracle DBA. You can also learn that, or you can have Microsoft DBA, MS SQL DBA. You can also become this. Then why you guys have come here to learn the administration on these softwares only? There should be some purpose. So I am going to explain that purpose from my side as well. Next is, how many softwares SAP has, sir? What is SAP in prospects of software? You have written only three, but we have lot many. SAP software was first released on this particular datum. Possibly, I was in my 10th standard, 1992. So 1992, your traces were also not there in the world. Yes or no? Anyone in the class whose traces were there in 1992? So might be someone just born at that time. But SAP has given their first software in 1992. From 1992 to 2024, how many years? 32 years. In 32 years, how many softwares SAP has developed and gave to the world? Are we going to do administration of all those softwares? Why? When you are a basis guy, you should be able to do administration of all the softwares. So first of all, to do administration, you need to know how many softwares they have developed and what all the names of it. I'm going to explain everything in this particular point. Now coming back to the future of SAP, guys, I'll be taking all these things tomorrow. Now let me explain you certain other things as well. Most of the people are coming from different backgrounds here. They will be having a first question in their mind. Sir, I am from pharma background. We have Mamta, right? So I have done science, the BZC. BZC means, biology, zoology, and chemistry. Will I be suitable for learning basis? I am from non-technical background. I don't know computers. Can I learn basis? Guys, for that, answer is to become a basis admin or basis consultant in coming future, the only prerequisite is you need to have 3 years graduation. Whatever may be the graduation, 3 years is fine. On top of it, if you have patience in you, patience in you to sit in front of system for long hours and do the practicals, because SAP is totally practical oriented subject. If you have that patience, yes, anyone can learn basis. Got it, guys? Now coming back to the job and resume, everyone are here for job only. No one just locked in to see what Rashid is going to teach or how it is teaching and all. So when it comes to your job, guys, I have told you I'm going to make you ready for job. Whatever has whatever is happening in SAP world today, as for HANA migrations to cloud, right? And OSDB migrations, we say EHP upgrades. These are the big names. We say DR setups, HADR. These all are practically big works. In our classes, we are going to do all these works in practical. I will be doing in front of you. I'll be teaching you. I'll be giving you a guide, and we will be giving you a system in this week in this cloud. You will be logging onto this cloud, and you will be doing that activity on your own with the help of lab faculties. We have list of lab faculties who will be helping you, and I'll be coming into you even picture if you are not able to do anything in practical. So these all things will be done by you, and your resume would be prepared equivalently. Sir, do I need to fake? Guys, I say there is no need you to fake at all if you are joining me. If you are joining some other companies, sir, do I need to fake? I don't have an answer for that. Understood, guys? Because I'm giving you an opportunity, then why I have to talk about all fakes and everything? There is no need you to spend money doing fakes. That's it. Now coming back to the cloud. In our classes, we are going to definitely discuss about cloud one more time very clearly. Now, most of the people will ask me one question, sir, certification. So, anyone who are living or who are looking to go out of India and do a job in basis, for them, certification is mandate. And the people who are staying in India and they are going to work in India, once they get a job, the company should pay you for your certification. Guys, for certification, another 50,000 bucks has to be paid. Anyone can write a certification. And our classes are in sync with certification. That means after classes completion, we'll be giving you some dumps. You'll be reading those dumps if you want to attend certification examinations. Yes, very much. We'll be helping you in. Next, coming back to, sir, as a basis admin, now tomorrow I see my friend working in basis. He take the laptop, he go to high tech city, he sit in IBM. The moment he go to IBM and open the laptop and sit on that laptop, what work he does in basis, guys, whatever the work he does in basis, I just like to walk through that work today, and that is what we are going to learn and teach in our classes. Guys, your entire class is divided into 3.5 months subject. How many? Initially 2 months will be teaching you on major these things. Guys, everything has again daily, weekly work. So these are the things. The first ever technical starts with architecture. Architecture of R3, architecture of NetWeaver, architecture of HANA DB. And these things will be done on Windows and Unix machines. And these are the softwares which we are going to cover, and these are the databases which we are going to cover: Oracle, MS SQL, DB2, MaxDB, Sybase, HANA. We are not going to leave anything. This entire thing is 2 months. You may ask, sir, you have written only 5 things for 2 months, sir. Guys, that 5 things are divided into daily, weekly works here. See, how do we address our work as SOW? SOW is scope of work of a basis admin or basis consultant. Scope of work of a basis admin and basis consultant. 60 days. First week we will be discussing this. Second week we will be discussing this. Third week and fourth week we will be discussing this. Guys, we are even going to learn security in our classes. Security to the level that from our classes you can directly go join real time. We are going to learn security for 2 weeks. That's very important for us. Next year, next session, TMS. Next year, patch management, kernel. If I explain also, you're not going to understand much. That's the reason I'm just walking through this. Totally 8 weeks, we are going to learn these subjects. And once we are done with this 2 weeks session, next, what we are going to, sorry, 2 month session. Next is your 30 days work. 1 month work, what is called as advanced topics. In this advanced topics, we are going to discuss about architecture of even solution manager system. You might have heard about it, wherein we say ABAP and Java stack. Guys, don't underestimate or don't misunderstand this when I say ABAP stack or Java stack. I'm not going to teach you any ABAP in Java here, programming. In our language, to build a software, a programming is used. The programming through which any SAP software is built is called as ABAP. And when you design a software on ABAP, we call that software as ABAP stack. Similar to that, there are certain softwares which are developed on Java also. We will be working on the system which is developed on Java. So we call that system as Java stack. ABAP stack, Java stack. We are going to do what on that? Administration. And then we have your EHP upgrades, some tool, DMO tools, BW installations, Fury administration, MS SQL administration, migrations, OSDB migrations, system conversions, system copies. These all things are another 30 days session. So guys, how we are going to take this 30 days classes? Again, I have to show you first week, second week, what we are going to learn. Third week and fourth week, what you're going to learn. These all subjects will be covered. I hope the person who is working in basis can understand this much better. Who was that person? Mahesh? Are you the one?
Yes, yes,
Are
yes,
you
yes,
seeing,
exactly.
are you seeing the subject solution manager,
Yes,
entire
yes, yes. I
documentation
am
of
on that.
solution manager, EHP
Yes,
upgrades,
yes,
MS SQL administration, system copies, OSDB migrations. And the
yes,
fourth
yes,
week
yes. Correct, correct.
is here. So we are not leaving anything which is called as administration amount. And guys, these are optionals. What is happening in SAP world is now when all the systems are coming into cloud, we have got a new topic with the name BTP. What's that we call it as, guys? And when this is introduced to you, once you complete all the stuff, only BTP is introduced to you, right? And you're going to work on that BTP once you become 2 years, 3 years, 4 years experienced people. And this subject is only for working people. And we are going to give you a very clear understanding about these particular subject as a fifth week if it is required. So after completing this 3 month subject, what we have next, if you ask me, still we have 15 days to go, right, sir? What we are going to do in that 15 days? Guys, in that 15 days, we are going to discuss HANA DB administration. So you're seeing that side headings, how many side headings are there? These are all other topics. And for this side headings, these are advanced topics on S4 HANA. So, how we are going to deal with that subject is discussed here for you. Into classes. First class, what we are going to learn. Second class, how we are going to do the installations. Guys, most of the times, these all are practical subjects. Third day, what we are going to do. Fourth day, what we are going to do. Fifth day, what you are going to do. In this way, the last topic would be what? DR setup or HSR. In this way, we are going to discuss the entire subject which is called as basis administration. After completing that particular thing, there won't be anything which is left out in basis world that you don't have a knowledge and won't be able to do. So this is what is called as SOW, scope of work of a basis admin or basis consultant. Let me color it something different so that I can speak on this once again. Dark green, because this is a subject that I have to discuss. I am going to discuss on this as well, dark green. So the moment you come tomorrow, we will be discussing these particular topics. At least I require 2 days to make you understand the entire things. Now coming back to the nutshell, what we have understood today, the fundamental understanding of today's subject is, sir, what is the importance of SAP system, wherein we are going to learn our administration, starting with its name. The prime names of SAP systems are these. And what we are planning to do, we are planning to administrate these systems. But before we think about administration, what is the importance of these systems? These systems runs businesses across the globe. How many businesses are there which are using some or other ERP? 70 to 80% of the companies use SAP, and they are doing the businesses on it. What we are going to do in the business, sir? Do we need to have business knowledge to do basis? No. There is no need of programming knowledge. There is no need of business knowledge to do basis. The only thing what we have to know is how to maintain this server 24 bar 7. That's what the work we are going to teach you in our classes. Now, coming back to what are the biggest competitors of SAP today, these are the biggest competitors, Oracle and Microsoft. So, when you come back tomorrow, we are going to emphasize on ERP, and we are going to discuss about why SAP is chosen by most of the businesses when you have other ERPs. Now, how many softwares we have and how would be our future? Right, guys? So I'll be discussing this first 4 points, emphasizing on these two things tomorrow. Right? Today we have discussed prerequisites. Any graduate can learn it and master it to get a job. There is no need you to worry about your resume because last week we have preserved for resume. Now suppose once you're through with an interview in our company and you don't like the offer, you still have a resume in hand, knowledge in you, subject in you. You can attend any interview and get a job. There is no need you to dependent on me for a job. Why? Because I'm training you everything for a job only. Now, understood about your certification, you can, the people who are going out. Now, Mamta is sitting in Japan. She has to write a certification because in other countries, the very first thing what people see is, are you certified or not? But in India, what people say if you are certified, you can go to Amirpet and get it certified here. Yes or no? Because anyone can write a certification on behalf of anyone here. That facility is already here. But don't come back to me and ask, sir, how the certification has to be written. If you are writing, you have to write it with your own hand. Don't let anyone write your certification. Okay, so that's the reason our Indians understand it much. That's the reason they don't bother about it. They'll look at only subject. But other countries, they feel that if you are certified, you are having good knowledge. Fair, no worries. So on top of this and this, whatever I've disclosed and discussed, anyone have any questions? You can ask me. Yes, Bala, Devi, Harsha, Mahesh, Mamta, Mani, Monica, Pavan, Shivram.
Hello.
Yes, Bala.
Yeah, I have some doubts.
My Mahesh, you are
Hello.
speaking. Mahesh.
Yes. As
Yeah, Mahesh.
Venkat had shared the index, and I have checked that I have go through that index. I have some doubts on that. In index, you have mentioned, or some other guy has mentioned installation and that Oracle database is mentioned 9 point something, and nowadays is 19C is going on. So I am just a little bit confused in that.
Now we are the people who are going to start from the oldest one, reach to the latest one.
Okay.
Now,
So,
so by the
so you
time
meant
you
to say we are first installing on Oracle 9 and
uh,
then so on, we will install it on 19 also, correct?
let me tell you,
Okay,
19C is something which can be installed for an application of EHP 8 or EHP
correct,
7, right? 7 or 8.
correct. Yeah.
Now, the very first software what we are going to teach you is how to install
Uh-huh.
R3 4.7.
Okay,
If you go to your PAM, R3 cannot be
okay,
4.7 cannot be loaded on 19 Oracle. So you
correct.
have to have a software and as well as database matching and operating system matching in that era. That's what PAM says.
Okay,
So by the time
yes.
you complete your course,
Uh-huh.
every student of arts would be doing nearly 14 to 16 installations. How
Okay.
many guys? So in that
14
14
to
to
16.
16 here, or you can see
Hmm.
that here, At least whatever is written, 10 to 12 installations you will be doing.
Okay.
So in
Because in
that,
my organization, EHP 6 is there. EHP 6, ECC 6.0.
we can load EHP 7, EHP 8, EHP 4, EHP 6, whatever you like.
Okay.
But starting with R3.
Okay.
So 10 to 12 installation means we are not only focused on Oracle. We are going to do our installation on Oracle, MS SQL, DB2, MaxDB, Sybase, and
Okay.
HANA. I'm not neither leaving any DB, nor leaving Windows or
Okay.
Unix, and neither leaving us
Okay.
old release or new release. Everything is
Okay.
included. So
Okay. You
you
mean to
need,
say we are going to install on 19 also?
yes,
Okay. Okay. And are we going to install installation of cockpit?
yes, it is there right in your HANA DB administration.
Okay.
So now let me show you now.
Okay.
This is HANA Studio, and the fourth class is what?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Download latest cockpit. Yes. 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 Correct. Okay.
So
Fine.
now you be rest assured here that anything what a basis admin does in his lifetime, whether it's a 30 years or 40 years, till he's a
Yes.
zero
Yes. Yes.
day, everything is covered practically in our subject.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Mm.
Okay, there is nothing which will be
Right.
left out like basis is something like what we didn't learn or what we didn't look into class.
Mhm.
Basis means everything. Right. Devi,
Mhm.
go on, beta.
So I just wanted to know that when we train on BTP, right? You said
Sorry, be bit louder, beta.
BTP. You said we'll be trained on BTP.
6C.
BTP.
Guys, you are able to hear what Devi is. Devi, can you come near to the mic and speak, beta?
Rakesh sir, he is saying BTP, BTP.
B2B,
BTP,
BTP,
Business Transactional Processing.
BTP is
Yeah.
something which is required for the people who are working in a cloud and working consultants among. That is a separate subject. This is not involved in our classes. I have to take it as a separate class if anyone is looking for BTP. And the prerequisite is that person should be working on cloud SAP. Okay, Devi? Devi, complete your question. Devi. Okay, anyone else? No question. Okay, fine. Right. Mamta, any question, Nana?
No, sir.
No. Chalo beta, let us meet tomorrow at 10:30 to take our class further for second demo, and then we are going to go for third class as the first class. So if you have any questions, you just make a note of them. If your brother asks, your relative asks, whoever has suggested you basis, write all the questions, get them answered, rest assured, and day after tomorrow onwards, let us start your first topic. Is that fine? Chalo guys, thanks for your time. Bye bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.